What's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. I have all the update news that you need all in one jam-packed video. So excited about this update, guys. It is my favorite in a long time. I'm glad that I kind of kept my expectations a little bit low because I am very pleasantly surprised. And the second half of the video is going to feature a special guest, Sir Tag, and he is going to play against me using the new Fisherman card, which is my favorite card added to the game since I can't remember, maybe Magic Archer. I think he's cooler than Magic Archer. Maybe all the way back to Miner. Either way, he's a really cool 4 elixir legendary card, and he's a lot of fun to play. He has this hook mechanic that can pull troops in, slows them for 2.5 seconds, and is just incredibly unique. Has a lot of HP, as you can see on his stats here. We'll talk way more about the new card again in the second half of the video, but I want to start out by showing you guys, well, the new season pass, the new pass Royale. Season 1, the Flood. We have a new flooded arena. There's going to be a special challenge coming with that. It's not a flooded arena, rather it's a ship arena, but we'll show that in a little bit, guys. We'll play actually in that new arena. But here is everything you need to know about Pass Royale. First of all, it's going to be $4.99. But you get a ton of value, and it's a huge win for both free-to-play, totally free-to-play players, and for players who are willing to spend the $5 a month. Now, $4.99 for the entire month gets you the following here. Well, basically, you can actually see, if you click activate, you can see what you get right here. Pass Royale includes exclusive seasonal tower skins and emote. So you get a special emote and tower skin as part of your Royale pass that month. Now, these tower skins and emotes will never come back into the game. So if you miss out 1 month, you are gone. That's it. They're very exclusive for each season of Clash Royale going forward, 2019 and beyond. On top of that, you get a unlimited re-entries and continues for all special challenges. You get exclusive golden player name color, so your name will be changed to golden for the remainder of the season. And you get tier chests, get strikes. Strikes give you a better chance of getting the cards that you want. So all your tier chests will now be strike, like lightning strike chests. And you can queue your next chest to automatically unlock, which is really cool. You can basically queue 2 chests at a time in your battle chest. So a lot of perks, again, for 1 whole month, all again for $5. Now, the free version is still pretty dang good. It's a big improvement on what we had before. So the free version, I'm gonna go ahead and scroll here. You guys can see that after every so many battles, these are what you guys unlock here, basically, right? Every 3 months, you used to get 92 crown chests in 3 months. Now you can get 102. We're talking about the free version here. Now you can get 102 plus 3 free legendary cards, 1 free legendary card every month. So you can see as we go on here, at 30 wins, you get the tower skin, right? And then at 35, you get your legendary chest. So those are the perks. That is the season pass, the Royale pass in a nutshell. Now let's go ahead and talk about the changes to quests. The changes to quests here. You can't really tell, but I'm just going to keep this screen up while we're talking about it. There's new simple quests added to the quest queue, right? So play like 3 or 4 or 5 cost cards. Very easy to do. You can also have 2 consecutive similarly themed quests running at the same time. What the hell does that mean, Ash? It means basically you can have 2 quests at the same time. One might be donate 60 commons. One might be donate 40 commons, but you can run them at the same time and unlock both quests sooner. So they've revamped quests. Also, there's a big one. Quests are now applied to all non-friendly games inside the entire Clash Royale. So that includes 2v2, that includes challenges, basically everything, special challenges. More rewards without having to grind ladder. That's a good thing, right? So you get all your quests done basically in any game mode that you want, as long as it's not just friendly battles. So those are the changes to quests. That is a brief rundown of the Royale Pass. Now let's go ahead and talk about the card. I've been trying to rush through this part of the video because although I'm a huge fan of this stuff, I just really want to show you guys gameplay with the new legendary card. So let's go ahead and bring Tag on and go ahead and do that. All right, guys, now I have Tag on the line as promised. Tag, what's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, man, I'm doing fantastic, and I love the new card.
Yeah, me too. It's funny, I told you off air, I was like, let's not even talk about it at all, and then share it on air, our first like impressions with each other. So you love it, I love it too. I think it's like the best card they've released in, I don't know strength-wise if it's too strong or balanced or too weak. It's just too early for me to tell. I mean, I've only played a couple matches against myself for footage, but it feels super unique and awesome and mechanically just something really, really fresh. I can't even remember the last card that I liked as much as the Fisherman. What about you, man?
Yeah, man, it feels like kind of like a minor-esque card where it's very like unique and niche, but it's not overpowered. I love having these versatile and awesome concepts that just are completely different than everything else. Like there's always going to be a new linear card, like a melee troop that just kills things like E-barbs. They're not really too different. They're not too dynamic. You can't make amazing, impressive plays with it. But the Fisherman, there's so many in-depth tactics that you can produce, and I just like it because of that.
Yeah, me too, man. I mean, it has the like the Scorpion Mortal Kombat get over here, the hook ability to it, and then it has the slow ability when it fish slaps its enemies, and it's just like a whole new way to activate King Tower. It really changes a lot of dynamically inside the game. I'm really excited for this card. But you know what? Let's go ahead and continue talking about him. But let's go ahead and just play each other. I have 3 decks selected. So do you. So do you want to hop inside the arena?
Yeah, let's go, man.
All right, let's do it. What do you think of the rest of the update overall? You a fan, or have you looked at it much?
Yeah, I'm really psyched about the Season's Pass because I think that it's going to give an opportunity for free-to-play players to actually get a lot of bang for their buck. If you're going into GCs and you're a free-to-play player and you're using your gems, it's like, kind of rough. You don't really want to buy gems for that. But if you're spending like $5 a month, let's say, it's not really going to be that big of an issue for a lot of people because they can see that as, hey, I'm going to get value. I think that's a worthwhile investment for 30 days.
Oh, yeah. I'll give my thoughts too, and we're not even in the same clan.
Oh, okay. I'll join.
Come to, oh, yeah. All right, so here we go. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I mean, obviously, $5 is the cost for the premium pass, but man, you get a lot. I was just telling my viewers about it. I mean, between the lightning chests for all the regular chests, I mean, I forget everything off the top of my head, but it's just like this tower skins and stuff are cool. The fact that you can unlock now 2, I don't even know what to do against this. See, it's weird. The fact that you can unlock now 2 chests at a time, 2 of your battle chests, or you can queue up another one, is really cool. So this is the first mechanic. This is what he does to troops. He pulls them like in, which is interesting.
It stopped the Prince's Charge, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but he's like a really cool, I don't know, combo type card.
Yeah, so one of the things that I noticed specifically about the card is that it's really good on defense, but it's not necessarily the best on offense. So it's definitely more of a card that I would be using with more defensive decks that need to activate the King Tower, or in my situation, I'm really hoping that you're running like a beatdown deck that I can go pull into my Sparky. I really want to pull your Giant or your Golem if you decide to rush opposite lane.
Oh, no. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Do you think that this will take away from maybe Tornado? Because I feel like it's like a built-in Tornado, only 1 troop granted, but it's interesting in that regard. Do you see it being played with Tornado or without Tornado, or?
Definitely without Tornado, because I think they fulfill the same thing. Yeah, it's a little bit redundant, but at the same time, like you're not going to see this combined with like Isozert and Splash damage units, right? So that's the big thing that Tornado is going to be used for. It's also different because it's not a spell, right? It's a unit, so it's going to be a little bit different from that perspective.
Right. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Let's see. He's going to pull this Sparky.
The good thing.
This could be trouble here.
Yeah, the good thing about this is with Tornado.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So Tornado, you're not able to pull like, let's say, a Golem completely to the opposite side. But I can go and pull like a Golem or a Giant opposite lane right into my Sparky if I want to.
Whoa! Did you see that? Whoa!
Oh man, it's jumping right over my tower.
Dude, this guy is nuts. It's a weird card to get used to, but you can see how dynamic the card is. It's just new. It's just
it's really cool. It's always nice to see a card that is super unique, but at the same time not overpowered, right? That's kind of the goal that Clash Royale should have when they're implementing cards, and when they're being successful. Like that's going to be great. Like Executioner, I thought that was a super unique card, but I think it was just overtuned at the start, you know?
Yep.
And that's it's really nice to see a card that's finally here, that's super unique and not overpowered.
Yeah, I totally
because
agree.
if there's another interaction that most people probably don't know about it, it's really not that great on offense. It can actually just get countered by skeletons. You just drop it a little bit further away, so then it walks towards the skeletons. Because if you drop the skeletons too far away, it's just going to get they're going to get pulled or whatever by the fisherman, and the fisherman is just going to kill it. If you drop it too close, obviously this fisherman is not going to walk to it, and it's not actually going to discharge its fishhook. If it's in between like the really long range and the short range, it needs to be like a medium range.
That's true.
And then it will walk and then hit it.
And I'm doing a bad job of I'm doing a bad job of, look at this guy, dude. He's going nuts over here.
Oh, man.
Dude,
let's go. What did he just pull?
I think I could be activating with your goblin giants, and I'm not. So let me try to do that.
Yeah.
It's tricky, though.
Another thing that I've noticed with the card is it pulls itself towards buildings and towers, but it pulls units towards it. So that's, I think, the fundamental mechanic.
I did not activate there. Okay, you got me that time. GG's, man. But yeah, it's so cool. I mean, the one thing about King Tower activations and stuff, I'm going to go into the next deck here, but it's one thing to say, you know, it can activate King Tower, that's really cool. But another thing is that just the fact of it pulling troops everywhere around the arena, like when it pulls people closer to him, that's nuts, man. It feels weird in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's really, really cool that it just unleashes a completely different thing that we've never seen, right?
Yeah. What do you see being the best deck fits for it? We talked a little bit about it. But
so I actually think Sparky, right? So what I was talking about before was I was really hoping that you're going to be running a tank deck. So what I was going to
I couldn't even use Golem there.
Oh, you had Golem. Okay.
I had Golem, but I couldn't even use it because you kept Sparky, and I didn't want to go opposite lane. I didn't think I could stop Sparky. Maybe I should have, but I don't know.
Yeah, so kind of the issue is if like you Golem opposite lane, or if I drop a Sparky and you Golem opposite lane, right? Sparky's one of my main tank killers, right?
Whoa,
so
whoa,
if you're a giant,
sorry.
Yeah, if you're a giant or your Golem is on the opposite lane, I can't really hit it with my Sparky, and you can't tornado it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you end up having the Fisherman, I can hook it, and I can get it to the Sparky range, so the Sparky can obliterate it.
That's, absolutely, sure.
That's why I think it's going to be really good with Sparky. I also think that Sparky is probably a little bit overtuned. If you saw in CRL, it actually has the highest win rate. I don't think I've seen it lose yet. So,
dude, Sparky's everywhere. It's insane, but I don't know. Like, I don't feel like Sparky should be. I mean, they didn't nerf it with the balance changes. I don't know if I feel like she should be nerfed. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure if she should be nerfed, but I think she's like really, really strong. The reason being why she's so good on stage is probably because like if people are nervous, all it takes is one Sparky mishap for the game to be over, right?
That's totally true.
You need to have perfect mechanics, not mess up once, but I don't know. Sparky was really, really good in this meta, specifically because you ended up having in the Sergio Ramos game, I remember specifically, he played it on Real, Sergio Ramos did, but he just lost because he ended up running Balloon, which is super prevalent right now, against the Hunter Ice or Snowball pushback, and there's just too many answers to him. So I think the Sparky deck was just super well-rounded as well, and combined with people potentially making some mistakes.
Okay, can I get activation here? No, okay. Oh, yes!
Okay,
oh,
so
sweet.
Another thing that I noticed is if it wasn't a Dark Prince, right, it would just continue to hit the Fisherman.
Sure.
But since it's
Splash.
Since it's Splash, you're able to get away with that.
Yeah,
so
but normally it's only going to be against building targeting, obviously.
Yeah, when I was testing it with Miner, I was running into a problem where it kept targeting the Fisherman, so that's something to definitely keep in mind.
Okay, ooh, okay. Does it die to Fireball? That's the question.
No, it doesn't even die to Fireball Zap, by the way.
Wow, that's crazy.
So it doesn't die to Fireball Zap, but it does to Fireball Log. You can just Fireball it back if it's crossing the river, and it will die to the tower damage, but like obviously that's not really an interaction that you want to do.
That's insane.
It can die to skeletons, so
yeah,
you don't really do anything. Also, it does fully end up killing an Ice Spirit, so you can't drop the Ice Spirit on top. If you're running a cycle deck, just drop it a little bit further away and then cycle back to your skeletons to counter it.
Oh man, I think you got me here this time, but oh,
maybe we'll see.
We'll see.
Dark Prince is gonna do a lot of damage. Oh no! All right, Musketeers on top. Oh, I thought that wasn't the Rare Miner.
Can't get through. Okay, now you get the poison. Oh!
Oh, yeah. I didn't see the tower damage.
I was wondering. I was like, wait a second.
I thought I had a rare miner still.
GG's. All right, I got one more shot to take you down. Let's do this.
Sorry about that tactical BM. I'm just trying to get you tilted for the next one.
Wow, I'm going against Sir Tag. All right.
Oh man, look at your trophies.
Yeah, no big deal. I've been pushing a little bit. I think I'm at what 11,000 or something.
12,000.
It's the only way I'm a good player is when I can cheat on the dev build.
OP tactics.
Yeah.
So I also think it might be okay with decks that just don't have any ability to deal with tanks. So let's say someone ends up having log bait. I wonder if it could ever be implemented in a log bait if Snowball and Barb Barrel ever get tuned down and don't get like such a high usage rate. The issue with like log bait right now is you're not really going to see it too often because everyone's running Barb Barrel and Snowball in the same deck. So it's kind of an auto loss if you run it. Can't really outcycle both those cards.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see if it can.
Yeah, I think maybe it could be in the flex position of like the Tornado or maybe Tesla or Fern Tower. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's go pull you. Oh, no.
Oops.
You got me. The VM. Oh, wait. We ended up pulling one of the girl rascals. Okay.
That was interesting.
It didn't actually help me because the Fire Barrel was going to kill it.
He has so much HP. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's pretty crazy, but he still does die to skeletons, so you gotta keep that in mind.
Yeah, he doesn't do a lot of damage. It's just a weird card to get used to. He doesn't do a lot of damage. He has a lot of HP, though. The fact that he doesn't die to, like you said, Fireball Zap, I didn't even know that. That's pretty crazy.
Anyway, I was running the P.E.K.K.A deck last game because I thought about, like, if you're running a tank deck, maybe I can pull it closer to my P.E.K.K.A or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Another thing is, like, if you're able to activate King Tower, which is pretty cool, right? Like, you're able to activate King Tower really easily against Ram Riders, Hog Rider. I had issues against Royal Hogs when I was testing it. But if you're able to do that, you're able to pull, like, the tank to the middle right after, right? So
Sure.
Like, I drop it in the middle, then the tank gets pulled to me.
Yeah, dude.
After then the King Tower, like let's say it goes right back to the tower, you do the same placement that you would with Tornado, and then it pulls it, and then it has to go back all that distance yet again. So you like kind of delay it just like a Tornado.
Gotcha, yeah. It's definitely a cool card. I like it. It's weird. I wasn't expecting the card to be my favorite part of the update, but I think it is.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like a card that doesn't even need to be balanced any more than this. I think they did a perfect job at release. I mean, I could be completely wrong. Maybe it's overpowered, but I think it's really, really solid how it is.
Yeah.
And that's, I think that's the first
cool to hear you say.
It's been like really, really solid. Like perfect, I think.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
That's a really good log. You should be able to hit the. Oh, they didn't walk up. I cursed you. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah. I BM you like on voice. I BM you in game with the poison.
Oh, it's awful.
It's just terrible.
The things I have to deal with here.
I'm just a cyberbully, man.
Pretty much. All right, come on. Let's get some damage here.
I always have the Barb Barrel in cycle.
I know.
You know what I probably should have done? I probably should have used the Fisherman to cancel out the Prince's charge there. Yep. I think that would have been better.
Neither of us are using a lot of Fisherman in this match, so
yeah,
right now. It's kind of weird to know when to use him because it's such a unique card again that you're just like, okay, is this a good spot to use him or?
I don't want to use him incorrectly.
Exactly.
Oh, we're not gonna get hits.
Oh, this is a match here, man. This is a match.
This really is. Crazy.
Oof. All right.
I got out my Barb Barrel so many times.
I know, right? Let's see. Barb Barrel down. Defensive. Okay. Let's do.
The thing is, though, I think it's probably going to be used mostly in Sparky decks. Like,
yeah,
you can't really overbuff cards that are going to be super strong in one deck. For instance, Night Witch is really good with Golem, right? So you don't want to make it better, but it's terrible with every other deck. Like, you just don't see Night Witch with anything other than Golem. So if you overbuff it, it's just going to be horrible. Because it would be really, really good with Golem and yeah, it would be like balanced with every other deck if you buff it. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to be one of those decks or one of those cards that's just going to be extraordinarily good with like one combination.
Yeah, that might be. I hope it's not the case, but you might be right there.
Yeah. Seems really like a balanced card, but that's what I think will end up happening.
Come on, baby.
Oh man, you played that really well. You got me, Ash.
We got you. Just call me the bait god, Dad.
OP, dude.
Dude, that was a very, I mean, all those matches were a lot of fun, you know, in different ways. Just seeing the dynamics and the mechanics. I think you might be right. I think it might be a Sparky. It's weird. I think that this is a type of card like Miner that I wouldn't even be shocked to see, not as a win condition, obviously, but like being like the defensive bastion of a really robust defensive deck, kind of like, you know, it's weird. I can't classify it as a P.E.K.K.A, obviously, or as a Tornado, but a card like those that can really hold down the fort defensively if you really synergize the rest of the cards well with it. But, dude, thank you again for coming on the channel, man. Always a pleasure to have you for these new card sneak peek videos, because getting that pro insight is always super valuable. And, again, a huge reminder to everybody watching right now to subscribe to Sir Tag and follow him on Twitch and Twitter and Instagram. All the links, all 4 of those links will be in the show notes below, along with his Stats Royale player profile. Tag, that was a long sign off, man. Any final thoughts or words on your end, man?
No, man, it was a pleasure to be on the channel. Thanks for inviting me, man.
No problem, dude. I will talk to you soon. And yeah, good luck. Good luck with the new card. Good luck with YouTube.
Thanks, man.
No problem. Guys, that's going to do it. Huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Check out his information as well in the description below. Keep your eyes peeled here for all the latest update news and information as I have it for you guys. You guys will get it as soon as humanly possible. Thank you for watching. And as always, take care, guys.